Hi, and welcome to Terri Talks. I have today Tristan and Kamil from DataCourage. Welcome, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Hello, all good?
Hello. Doing good,
Nice to
doing
see you.
good. Thanks for having us, Terry.
We appreciate you. Hey, you know what? I've been hearing some really exciting stuff about DataCourage. It got me kind of goosey bumped again because, of course, when we're looking at that wonderful financial intelligence and all those, the intelligent pieces that you have in customer and item, it just excites me because I know what you have, but I don't know if our channel partners really know. And they're talking about Microsoft, they're talking about the agents, they're saying, hey, Microsoft's already coming out with all this. But I think you're quite unique. Maybe you can tell our partners how unique and how different you really are.
Yes. Just to get it started, Microsoft is doing a lot of great things, and they're focusing on specific elements inside of Business Central. They released a lot of copilots that are really great in some of the tasks. But us coming from the, let's say, reporting and analytics background, we wanted to touch on this subject of trying to get the questions answered with reports and with analysis and kind of insightful recommendations as to what happens in your data. So when you think about comparison between Business Central and kind of Copilot, for example, for finance, we are embedded, right? So we're right inside of Business Central. You can talk about it as kind of an inside AI, which basically installs. We just had an install on Friday with one of the customers, and it was just a touch and go, very nice and easy. I think about 10 minutes installation, depending on the workloads on Business Central, cloud, and so on. And then after the configuration happened with the help of AI, they were able to ask questions about their financial and somewhat different data. And the results are just insane. If you think about the other aspect, which is not just the chat. So this is like the first chat inside of Business Central where you can ask questions, and they're not just simple questions such as, what's my, biggest order value or something like that, or what did my customer do with that order, what happened on this order, or whatever else, or how to get the help about Business Central. It's more about those insights coming from these data sets that are inside of Business Central. So the user, when he starts interacting with it, it's a chat experience about their financial data. And it's not just about the transactions, such as, summaries of certain transactions or account of transactions, but it actually inferences, right? So inference, the reasoning behind, the information that is hiding in the financials is giving you a lot of trends, anomalies, or even things like, imagine a question that popped out as well. What's the percentage of, was one of my favorite ones, live questions. What's the percentage of revenue that we're investing in marketing? And, split it by months, for example, right? For the entire of 2024. And you have this answer and instantaneous. And this is just one of the examples. Then okay, go ahead. I could go forever. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
no.
know that's good. I guess my question is, they're saying that the agents can do this in Microsoft, and
Yeah.
they're saying that BC's being able to do this, and I'm not. I mean, I've kind of looked at it, but I'm not an expert. So maybe
I
Tristan,
think
you can
that's
tell me
the
a little
end.
bit
I think
about
that's
that.
the end goal, maybe for them, But like with that, let's kind of take a step back. Like if we look at where AI has been introduced to the Microsoft space, right? Copilot was first, but let's keep in mind, what is Copilot? Well, you need a driver, right? You need an actual pilot to drive and get it to go, right? So it's all well and good to create these agents and these copilots, but again, they're all disparate. So like, how are they really going to talk together? They're not. So that means your end user is going to have to be really in tune and focused on asking questions and building that up to be able to potentially get answers. But really, at the end of the day, I don't know if it's actually going to provide true business insights to the end user. And that's where we differentiate. And I say that realistically based off the fact that our solution looks only at the customer's data, right? It lives inside their tenant. So only that user can actually look and ask questions. It's going to be able to provide answers specifically to their business about their financials to say, hey, this is why you're over budget here, and this is why. And that's a big piece right there. I mentioned why. At the end of the day, every business is trying to understand the why behind their data. And that's something that DataCourage delivers on, not only with our financial intelligence, our customer intelligence, and our item intelligence solutions. They all fit within the Business Central world. They live right there in that space. You don't have to go to another screen and learn another thing and worry about going here, there, and everywhere. You live right at home, right where Microsoft really wants you to be. And instead of even with Microsoft way of here's these co-pilots and these agents, and there's many of them, they're all over, we only have built right for BC, inside BC, so they can talk and work together.
Excellent. So if you had a message, Kamil, to all the partners out there today, what would that message be? And I mean, of course, you know me, I'm going to try and get them on board to get an appointment. So we know we want to ask them that question, but what would you really want to tell a partner?
We have this idea to actually, invite some of the partners that are currently using and implementing this to one of the Terri Talks, maybe, so they could speak for themselves why they actually jumped on board, because the ones that actually took it and installed it in those 5 minutes that we talk about, and were able to get into the insights that not a single or not a multiple reports could provide them with. That's where the value is. It's this instant AI-driven data insights that are getting from the data that is residing in their Business Central. So the ones that are on board with us, and there's quite a few, over 40 partners now, they see the value, right? And the value comes from installing it in their sandbox or wherever, deploying it in minutes, and seeing what this really provides them with, right? It's a tool, it's an asset, a new asset, it's a new kind of pillar of data analytics. It's called AI-driven insights. That's how we position it at the moment.
So I guess I got a challenge for the partners. I challenge the partners to download it today, take 30 days to look at it inside their own partner practice.
Sure.
I'm going to give that challenge out there. I think this would be something for them to take a look at. I mean, especially, financial intelligence
on their business like they've never seen before. And they'll be able to do that within minutes instead of days, months, weeks to get there, right? That is a real difference between what our apps provide over what I would say a Copilot and other solutions in the marketplace provide today. You want instant results? DataCourage AI apps for Business Central. You want to be able to ask questions to your data and get answers within seconds to minutes? DataCourage AI for BC apps. Do you want to truly understand the why behind your data? Come and talk to the guys at DataCourage. We will show you exactly how this works and why it's different than Copilot and every other AI solution in the market today. And it'll set you apart from everybody else out there and make you stickier than you've ever been before.
I like it. So guys, I appreciate taking time today to talk about, I think, what is really important coming out into, today's, Microsoft Business Central implementations, because I think it's something, from my perspective, it should be in every implementation, having that financial intelligence there. It's just me. I know you would love to see that happen, but I guess I can challenge the partners. Hey, partners, it's time to take a look at this. You've got 30 days free. Take a look at your own portfolio. I think this would be a great opportunity for you to see what AI can do for you in your own partner practice.
Exactly.
Tristan, Kamil, thank you again for being on Terri Talks.
Thank
you so much. Thanks, Terri.